All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Hope you guys are good. Hope you're having a fantastic day or night, no matter where you are. Now, for those of you that weren't in the live earlier, I had started a live earlier. It went all crazy. The internet sucks. It's dog water. It's buns. It does not work for lives. So the only option I have is to send it to big. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. So, but I'm going to keep that live up just because it talked a little about Kiely. For those of you that don't know a little about her case and some reasoning behind why there were so many crazy theories out there. But I'm not going to rehash that. We're just going to jump right into this. So please do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so, and consider becoming a member of the family. All right, let's get right into this. So just for videos purposes, Kiely was a missing person. A lot. It garnered a lot to put out their theories, opinions, things like that. And Ryan Upchurch was one of those people. Kiely's family feels like he stepped over the line and said some things that he shouldn't have said. So her father, Daniel Rodni, and her grandfather, David Robertson, came together to form a civil suit against Ryan for defamation. He had to go in and do a deposition. So this is that deposition. We're going to go over it. I have not previously watched this, so we're going to watch this together. All right.
See on the video for today, any stories the court report. Today is the 17th day of January 2025. The time is 1813 21st Avenue South, Nashville, Tennessee 37212 to take the deposition of Ryan Upchurch in the matter of David Robertson et al. Versus Ryan Upchurch, pending in the United States District Court of the Middle District of Tennessee, case number 3:23-CV-00770. Will counsel please identify themselves for the record?
Christopher Smith for the plaintiffs.
Cynthia Sherwood for defendant Ryan Upchurch.
Should also say David Anthony Smith is here as well for the plaintiffs.
Okay, Mr. Upchurch, will you please raise your right hand to be sworn in by the court reporter?
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Counsel, you may begin.
Okay. Mr. Upchurch, have you ever given a deposition before?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just going to go through some. All my.
Okay.
If you slip up, you can take a break whenever you want to. Just let me or your lawyer know.
Yeah.
Do you have any medications or disabilities that prevent you from testifying today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No.
Very good. Okay, so this is sort of our opportunity to hear from you and what you're going to say at trial. We just don't want to be surprised by anything that happens at trial. We want to make sure we've asked everything that we can. So when did you first hear about this Kiely Rodni case?
I'm not sure specifically, but I think it was 2023.
Yeah, okay. Do you remember how you first heard about the case?
I believe it was via YouTube.
Just someone else had posted about this and you heard it that way, or?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you recall what kind of led you to start posting about it?
Just kind of felt like it.
Okay. Had you ever posted about true crime stuff before, done any videos on that kind of thing?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Does, I think there might have been one, is it Summer Wells, does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay. You might have posted about her before the Rodney case, about Summer Wells?
Possibly, yeah.
So those of you that have followed this, I don't know if you followed at this point in the video, if you did follow the Kiely Rodni case from the beginning, and put a 1 in the chat. If you have not, and this case is new to you and you didn't know anything about it, put a 2 in the chat. I'm just trying to take a tally here. But yeah, so those of you that had, do you guys remember when this first happened? This red flag Ronnie video that came out. Now, Ronnie was the guy who claimed that his cousin was at the party, supposedly, where Kiely was, if y'all remember that. Craziness.
Perspective or opinion or, you know.
The reason I say physically, right, sorry. Well, I say that because I didn't really get to see this character in that video. He was like real, they had him like blocked out
Okay.
and stuff.
Well, I mean, you posted, you called him red flag Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
It's safe to say that you had some suspicions of Ronnie.
Yeah, because of, they had him like edited out.
Okay.
You couldn't really like see, it was really, I don't know what that was, but they had like edited out where you couldn't see where this guy like was and stuff.
Okay.
So I was a bit.
I think in this video, this is a video, and this is referenced, and you're free to read this video. Like, so when I will go ahead and make a complaint. First exhibit.
If you got an extra one up.
It's just, that's the first thing that they mentioned was the red flag Ronnie video. And this is a defamation suit, but they're talking about, I mean, if you guys remember when he called this person out because he was like, oh, this person was probably at the party themselves and maybe didn't want to say anything. And then it snowballed into a bunch of different things. It's almost like it's hard to explain because there was so much stuff. If you weren't going through it at the time, it was, I mean, like I said in the live earlier, like there was so many things that didn't add up. There were so many things that didn't make any sense whatsoever. There was so many things that just could not be like logically proven, that it was like totally insane. Like there was so many people. It was like, wow, this is gonna be like a made for TV. Like this is a Netflix movie. You know what I mean? Like that's what it felt like because it was so insane. It was so crazy and just nothing added up. Nothing made any sense. Like people were sitting back going, wait a minute. Teenagers are running the show. The cops aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, what is going on here? A lot of people really questioned whether or not this was real. Now, my opinion, yes, it is real. But I can see why so many people, I can see why people jump to that conclusion. I can. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was an accident? Do you guys think somebody did this to her? She did not drive herself in the water. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, I'll just use the screen. I don't know where I'm.
I've got one.
Oh, okay. Well, this might help me keep my stuff together. Okay. Yeah, paragraph 36 there, you call him a red herring and a made up character. Do you remember why you thought that? Oh, you don't remember? Okay. Then paragraph. Why weren't you concerned?
I don't know, I just want.
Good. And then after that, there's this video. I guess it's called Exactly What I Think Happened to Kiely Rodni. This is 38 and 39. And it seems at that point you kind of start focusing on Zanime X and Ikid Mel, whose real names are Anastasia Mainich and Melvin Zadino, whose names I provided to the court.
You know what is really weird though? And I said this way back when the mention of this suit first happened. But what is really freaking weird is that there were so many people talking about this case. And there were so many people making videos about their theories. And some of them were out there. You know, I mean, there's theories about all kinds of things. But yet they only went after Ryan. And after he's the one who came out and said, listen, I had members of Adventures with Purpose. Now they're the ones that found Kiely's car 45 minutes after they got there. After the cops had already searched that same spot, that same reservoir. And all of a sudden this YouTube group shows up and finds the car from the 6th to the 21st. And it had been searched many times. And as a matter of fact, AWP was instructed to, they were told they did not have to search that specific reservoir because it had already been searched so many times, and they decided to check it anyway. And as soon as they checked it, they found her car. So there are a lot of things that make you go, right? And then he had posted a video that some people from AWP had showed up at his house and were very concerned. And with the information that they told him, they were scared. There was a lot of stuff surrounding this. And then next thing you know, he was like, wait a minute, is any of this real? So I don't know what happened in between there, but there was a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff.
Order ahead of time, like the record to reflect.
And so what I was going to say is he's bringing up all of these people that Ryan did call out, like Ikid Mel's anime, this Ronnie character. Like, this has nothing to do with any of them. It's supposed to be a defamation case against the Rodni family. So, you know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about what he had to say about Ikid Mel or Zanime or Ronnie or any of this? It's weird. I'm just saying it's weird.
So what led you to think Zanime and Ikid Mel could have something to do with the Kiely Rodni disappearance?
For Zanime, I believe it was her YouTube content, canoeing in the area before this car or whatever was pulled out. But I forgot about that.
At this point, and maybe you should probably get a little bit of a timeline established in terms of, I know you don't recall that you testified earlier when Kiely Rodni disappeared, but if I told you she disappeared August 6th, 2022, would you have any reason to doubt that?
Not really.
Okay. And then, I don't know if you recall. She's found, but that was all. Made up for entertainment or?
Something along those lines, maybe. That was one of the thoughts.
Okay.
I just didn't give it that much thought after I gave my opinion.
What led you to think it was a YouTube TV show?
It was on YouTube. And it was on this TV show, like this little show, AWP or whatever.
Well, we'll get into that, but at this particular time, August 2022, Kiely Rodni's car had not been found, and AWP had not uploaded a video. Maybe I should back up. Are you talking about the video titled "How We Found Kiely Rodni"? Well, comments here about Xaname. Would you have any that you thought this was not a YouTube, or excuse me, that this was a YouTube TV show?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, the true crime community and stuff, you know.
Okay,
Their little section of YouTube.
made you think that they were making it up, or?
Well, no, just that it was like just YouTube content.
Okay.
I mean, if you recall, there was a lot of, well, not a lot, but there was probably a handful of people that were trying to take her photos and like compare and contrast them onto her other photos. And they were like, I can never get it to connect. I mean, there was a lot of people thinking, listen, is this all for show? Is this some kind of thing to keep people distracted, to keep people sucked in? Is this like what's happening? Because like I said, there were so many things that people were in question, and you're like, this would not fly in the real life. Like, this is not how things go. Like, this is like a movie you're watching. So I can kind of understand why, you know what I mean? People got that impression. But at the same time, I mean, to just come out and blatantly be like, okay, well, no, all this is totally fake is not the way to go either, I would say.
But did you do any like research on news stories outside of YouTube or anything like that?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so you just stay sort of confined to YouTube in terms of what you.
Well, the news stuff kind of made it onto YouTube also. So
Okay. But did you go to like Google and search about this Kiely Rodni thing? Again, I'm trying to keep us confined to this time around August 20. What sort of were on YouTube in terms of the information you gleaned about the
possibly.
Okay. And then, of course, Mr. Cedino has now filed a lawsuit against you. Do you know what the status of that lawsuit is? Is that still pending?
I have no clue.
Okay. But just backing up, based on what you gleaned from YouTube, it seems you formed the opinion that this was some sort of foul play.
Objective form.
I have no idea.
Well, did you have the opinion that this was foul play?
I think I would have been able to play it. Like, I would have been like, absolutely. Of course, I think it's bullshit. Of course, I think it was foul play. You know what I mean? Where instead, because they can't, I feel like, come after him if he's like, oh, I don't remember. I mean, this was 3 years ago. I don't remember what I was thinking at that time. I don't remember, So probably smart on his part, but I would have been able to do it.
Do you remember when Kiely's body was discovered on August 21, 2022? Remember that day or that general news story that Kiely Rodni's body was discovered?
I do not.
Okay. Well, we'll play a little video. You were on a live stream with this Zav girl.
Mhm.
Recall this?
Stuff.
Yeah, I should complain in just a second. Paragraph 46 and 47. This video was uploaded 8/21/22, which is the day she's found. And this is, in fact, the moment that she's found is recorded on this live stream. So I'll play this.
What section do you say?
46 and 47. My notes on my PowerPoint are correct. Did you have a pretty copy of that for me?
You could take time to read 46, 47.
This is
This will go off the record.
sure.
It's 9:32.
Off the record, I was just about to ask you about this video. Essentially, the moment that Kiely Rodni's body is found is recorded on this live stream. I'll play this clip
Yes.
for you.
Let's see, yeah, let's do one.
Okay, can we take a moment?
Yeah. Like, oh my God, like, wow.
You guys, let's put a prayer out for Kiely and for Kylie's family, please, right now. There's over 1,000 people in chat as a collective, whatever you believe in. Ryan, do you want to lead us in a quick prayer? Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
And so it's gonna happen to anybody else, and no, their mom has to go to sleep with their daughter not in the house with them.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Ryan.
So do you remember that moment? When you said that there shouldn't be anything put anywhere that could make her mom more devastated than she's already going to be, what did you mean by that?
I meant like, you see that line right there of people, you see how the lady suggested the prayer, and then another one suggested the prayer thing? These are the people that were covering this all the time, doing this like speculating and whatnot. So they put me on the spot. I was looking at all these people that,
You said put anything anywhere, you meant like putting content on YouTube that could potentially.
well, I mean, like the toxicity of that specific like line of people right there, kind of like misconstrued stuff.
Okay, so in other words, putting things on YouTube that could hurt the family's feelings.
You can say that.
That's what I'm saying, though. So many people had so much to say, so many things. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense why they would just go after one person, why they would just have a civil suit against one person. You know what I mean? And it happens to be the one person that had inside info from AWP, from the people that he talked to. He was able to get in touch with people that we were not. Yeah, and he was the one that they happened to go after. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't the only person that came out and said, "Oh, I don't think this was real. I don't think this actually happened." He was not the only person that said that. There were lots of people that said that. It's with how the whole case went. With how the whole case went, it just. There's a reason why they only went after him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm having issues apparently. So let's go back into it.
And his name is Donald Trump. Is he real?
Well, I've seen him before.
In real life. So you have to have seen someone before you can.
Oh, let's not get into the conspiracy, shall we? Oh, Lord. Okay.
And the like members only thing. Do you remember if and when you watched the AWP video?
I'm not a member of the AWP stuff.
That's a good actually. Let me rephrase that. Have you ever seen the AWP video on the Kiely Rodni case? It's like a 47-minute video, 8:31.
You said paid for members?
Well, we answer that question. Have you ever seen this video? It's titled "How We Found Kiely Rodni: Murder or Accident."
I don't think so.
You don't think you've ever seen that video?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we play this clip and let's see if this. Now, this is just a snippet of the video. Which is when they pull her car out of the water.
It says they notified family and law enforcement. Placer County Sheriff's Office will now be taking over the investigation.
She was last seen around midnight at a high school graduation party with more than 100 people. Kiely had texted her mother that night, telling her she would be leaving the party in about 45 minutes, and her mom texted her to be safe and told her she loved her. She said her daughter texted, "Okay, Mom, I love you too." Kylie's silver Honda SUV had never been found until reportedly today.
I've been a wonderful person.
Okay, so the question was, or the next day, you uploaded this video. This is paragraph 57 of the complaint, the video reference there.
I want to say that I'm sending my prayers of love to Kiely's mom and Kiely's family and Kiely's friends. I would also like to say this to the YouTube community that has covered this little girl. It's sickening how some of y'all act and the stuff y'all say. For what? For followers? For donations? Dragging this stuff out, making crazy claims. But when one person stands out and says something that could be helpful or factual information, everyone jumps all over that person for YouTube views. If you're using a 16-year-old missing girl for YouTube views, you are a piece of shit.
Amen. Did you accept at the time of this video that Kiely Rodni was a real person with a real family?
No.
You did not accept that?
It's not that I didn't accept it, I just don't know.
Well, why would you make the video if you didn't?
Because YouTube.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how cancel culture is.
I don't know. Can you explain that?
Well, when you say certain things, a lot of people will come after you. They'll, say what they say. And sometimes you have to say something to kind of satisfy everybody.
Oh, so this is kind of an act, this video?
What's a personality, I guess you could say. It's a YouTube personality.
Okay, so the person that you are on YouTube is not necessarily reflective of who you are in real life?
Lord, no.
Okay, say more about that. When you make a YouTube video, you said it's a personality?
It depends what section. Migration. Creative thinking section, true crime. Just depends on which one I'm talking about.
So they're all sort of different characters that you play?
I don't really think I wouldn't call it that. They're not all like separate. They don't have like all. I'm talking about separate categories of the YouTube. And this one specifically, sometimes you gotta say stuff so people stop saying crazy stuff on your comment section.
Okay, so you didn't really believe this that you said in this video, prayers for a family.
Mm-hmm.
You were just playing a personality to satisfy some segment of YouTube?
Object to the form.
Yeah, I don't really know how to even answer that.
Well, I think you testified that this video is some sort of YouTube personality. That
Okay, what do you guys think about that? Because, like I've said, like I remember at the time that he did make that video saying that she wasn't real, and I was like not happy because like he started off doing really good in the case, like started off making sense, brought like he was like, let's think logical here, people. He was bringing like this type of attitude to it, and then like I said, and then when he made that video stating whatever, like she wasn't real and this isn't real, I went on my channel and actually made a video and I had to refute it all, which was crazy because I had to show pictures of her all throughout her life. Well, at least ones that we have access to online. And I was like, it's just crazy to think or to say that she's not. So obviously I don't agree with him there. I definitely don't agree with everything that he said. Definitely not. But at the same time, I don't agree with what a lot of people say. And do I think you should be able to be sued for your opinions? Absolutely not. That's crazy. That's crazy.
For the world.
Object to the form.
I mean, it's YouTube.
Right. What I'm saying is, did you genuinely believe?
Like, and I'll tell you one thing, it does kind of make me mad because I was on this case from day one. Like any new information that come out, I was on it. I was on top of this case. And to like he, like he was in it and he was doing this, but like he really did not care. Like it was no game, just did not care. Like he's clearly acting right now. He's like, it was YouTube. Listen, This was all for YouTube. Like, I could care less, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of the attitude that he's given. And it's funny because, like, I say this all the time. Like, I'll still think about this case just randomly, and I just feel like she was done dirty and she never got justice for her. Like, her truth has not come out yet. Like, in factual and somebody paying for what they did, in my opinion.
Any of this. This condolences to Kylie's family.
I want to see the timeline. And when was this video inserted? But
Well, we've established that it's August 22nd. Let me just finish that. It's August 22nd, 2022. It's the day after Kiely Rodni's body is found. We just saw you offer a prayer on Zach. Now we got this where you're saying condolences to.
but I do know if you want an answer, I can tell you one of two things I was doing.
Okay.
Either satisfying thousands of people that wanted me to say that, or just be nice.
Okay. Okay. And then we've got the complaint.
It's funny. My reactions would be totally different than his. Like, I'm like, I absolutely said that. Yes, I did. Like, I thought say that. And yes, I did mean that. And yes, I still feel that way.
Over here, if I can get to this. This was uploaded by Placer County Sheriff's Department on August 23rd, 2022. It says identity of Kiely Rodni confirmed. It's posted to their official Facebook page. I clicked that yesterday. I think he's actually still active. Okay, so the next video that you upload, well, that's not exactly the next one I'm going to ask you about, is
Where's that posted?
Placer County Sheriff's
Site or website?
Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have Facebook until recently.
Okay. Get back to where it was here. This is reference paragraph 61 of the complaint.
No, bro. There ain't. You notice since the beginning,
Sorry, I didn't quite get the top of that, the court order.
because there ain't no fucking dead girl, bro. There ain't. You notice since the beginning, it's been like a fucking reality show with all these people calling in and popping up, and I have information, and well, your information looks sketchy. No, it's not. Oh, he's crazy for calling.
Yeah, this is the video that I was like, oh, come on. Are you all right? You're losing me
Her
now, guys.
information sketchy. See this big fucked up.
No, you
dumb
be real
purpose.
somewhere.
The reason they're sticking their fucking neck out there is because there is no action. Kiely Rodni, it's bullshit. It's fake. How can you fake a death? I mean, well, fuck, dude. If you're the police, I mean, shit. I mean, hello. You can make some bullshit documents, get a bullshit card, fucking get a bullshit tag, make a bullshit profile with a bullshit person, fucking, I don't know, fucking get rid of the card. Like, fuck you, this person's missing. We gotta find them. GoFundMe. Free money. Hello. This is why it doesn't make sense. It's a scam to get fucking GoFundMe money or something.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules.
So the last video we saw, you're saying prayers for, Kylie's family. And now we have, there ain't no fucking dead girl. And the amount time that's passed between those videos is about 6 days.
Mhm.
You're saying there's no dead girl. You're also saying that apparently the police department is somewhat in on it. Is that what you were suggesting?
I don't know if they're right.
Well, you said something about a fake police department. What were you thinking about that?
I don't think they're saying that.
Okay. Let's just play it again. I think it's farther through here.
The crime that is going on is a scam to get GoFundMe money. Why do you think when the police said, hey, we found the car in Kylie's body, and Sammy got on Instagram and was like, no, it didn't, because they didn't. There ain't nobody. There ain't no Kiely Rodni. It's bullshit. It's fake. How can you fake a death? I mean, well, fuck, dude, if you're the police, I mean, shit. I mean, hello. You can make some bullshit documents, get a bullshit car, fucking get a bullshit tag. Make a bullshit profile with a bullshit person, fucking, I don't know, fucking get rid of the car. Like,
Fabricating documents. What led you to believe that something like that happened?
What?
Well, what did you believe about the police department? Those comments that you just made.
I don't think anything. I don't think it was, I don't understand the context.
You were talking about how the police department could fabricate evidence relating to the car. What led you to believe that that might have happened?
History.
I don't believe it.
Well, in this video, you said that. I guess
Object to the form.
my question is, when you
You know what I'm saying? Like, if that were me, I'd have been like, history. There's, you know, how many corrupt police departments there are. Do you know how many dirty cops there are? Like, not obviously not saying everybody is, but what makes you think that's a possible history?
when you were saying these, to make those statements or think that that could have happened?
Well, I don't.
Did you do any sort of investigation into the police department?
No, they just messaged me.
They messaged you.
Yes,
Okay.
I had to go turn it into my police department.
When did that happen?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You got a message from the police department.
Yes.
Okay. And did that lead you to make this particular video about?
No, this was after this.
Okay. So at the time you make this video, you've done no investigation into the police department?
I'm not investigating.
Well, how about research? Do any sort of research?
I don't remember.
In terms of forming your in that the girl was not, there ain't no fucking dead girl.
Mhm.
Well, let me ask you this, was that your opinion? Personally see her in person or what? You didn't see a video of
Oh,
the
I
body?
see what you're
do you
saying.
mean?
What I mean is, okay, so videography is my job, and creating sets is my job.
Mhm.
So I look at things like this very liberal. That's why.
Okay, so you're saying what, because there's no body pictured anywhere, or what? You formed the opinion that there wasn't one?
Well, it's on YouTube. So like,
I mean, to be fair, there's still a lot of people that, I mean, honestly, it was really weird for everybody. Like when that her weight was wrong, her tattoo was in the wrong place. There was like, we were like, is this even the same girl? I mean, for real, a lot of us were like that. I mean, I know there was a point where I was like, when I saw that autopsy and it came back, no water in the lungs and all these differences from what we were told about her, I was like, again, your mind goes to like, holy shit, like you could literally write a book on this because nothing adds up, nothing makes sense. And it's completely insane. And then, like I said, when you take into account every other little thing that came out, like those text messages, or those Instagram messages between Jagger. I mean, some of the stuff he said, makes you believe that this was no accident. I mean, it's crazy.
I figured, you know, in my brain, I'm like, okay, well, Party City, you can order outfits
But
and stuff.
anyway,
People do
what I was going for there was that there was a lot of people that were like, was it really Kiely in the back of the car? Because how come none of this stuff adds up? How come none of this stuff is what they told us about her? You know what I mean?
It's all time for YouTube anyway. It's what YouTube's made for. It's content creation.
Did you explore this case at all outside of YouTube? This Kiely Rodni case?
Get to the form.
Same, I'll ask it again. Did you explore or research the Kiely Rodni case at all outside of YouTube? Okay.
Not that I recall.
Correctly? No, I'm sorry. To your left, next, is that Elvis over there?
Yes.
And who's next to Elvis?
Me.
Okay, and is there some sort of municipal auditorium?
Yes, the same. We had the same show on the same day.
Okay, so
Somebody
that's,
made that for me.
okay.
I'm saying.
So that's in the background. You said it's set design, so was that a deliberate choice to place?
Oh no, I mean like real set designs, like Sony Grid set designs.
Okay, but that's my question. Is that a deliberate choice to sort of place this music memorabilia reference to your music career in this video?
No, I'm in my music room. That's why there's a Lane Staley over there. I'm hanging up stuff like on my walls. I just painted it.
It wasn't intentional that you got, picture of you at the municipal auditorium in the frame of this video?
Well, I'm in my music room.
Yeah, I'm just asking, did you intentionally frame the shot to include that picture of you at the municipal auditorium?
No, they're all stacked up. I'm like leaning against stuff in the background.
Okay.
You know who Lane Staley is, right?
Yeah, House of James.
Yes, baby.
Okay, so this one is plain paragraph 76. Uploaded video reference at paragraph 60.
I do not.
You know why you might have taken it down?
Did you?
Rejected the form.
I don't know. Are you sure they get taken down by YouTube?
I'm not sure. I just know that.
I don't know.
Does YouTube take your videos down sometimes,
These days they've been taking down a lot of people's videos.
including yours?
Oh yeah.
When they do that, why do they do it?
Did you feel like an audio bite in the background or a song's playing on radio or
Like a copyright strike?
something? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Well, this video wouldn't have been that issue, right? Because there's no songs.
I don't know. It could have been listed as for kids and has cussing in it. That could have been it too.
Okay. But you don't recall intentionally removing this video? Is that what you're saying?
I do not.
Take a 5-minute break, just use the bathroom. So that's okay.
Okay, it's 9:59. The time's 10:06. We're back on the record.
Okay, Mr. Upchurch, before we went off the record, we were asking about discussing this video at paragraph 61 of the complaint. I guess I kind of want to back up a little bit and understand this particular video. Are you performing some sort of YouTube personality?
When was this video?
August 28th, 2022.
There's no way I remember.
Well, do you want to watch it again? Will that help refresh your memory?
I mean, you can watch it again, but I'm not gonna remember what I was thinking at that specific time.
Okay, it's possible you're presenting a YouTube personality in this video.
I can't remember that far back.
When you make these videos, is it a deliberate kind of process that you go through, or is it just sort of whatever you feel like, or how do you
I
decide?
quit making these kind of videos.
Okay. When you say these kind of videos, what do you mean?
Just like vlogs.
Okay. Well, when you used to make vlogs, why, back to my question about the process, how would you approach that?
Depends on what the topic is.
Okay, on the Kiely Rodni case, let's say.
I don't remember. I quit doing these kind of videos.
Okay. Well, did you typically, when making vlogs, just generally research or storyboard or plan, or is it sort of hit record and you know what I mean? I'm just asking about your. Has it been years since you made a video on Kiely Rodni?
No.
I mean, I guess play dumb. I guess he figured that was probably the safest bet, was to just not say, listen, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. It was so long ago. I don't know why I said it. I don't know what I was thinking. You know what I mean? I can't get back in that state of mind. I'm not going to remember. Like, I guess he figured, hey, this will be the best outcome.
Okay. Well, so let's just stick with Kiely Rodni. When you make a video on Kiely Rodni, do you have a process or not? What you said in this video. Are you saying you don't remember if you believed it? Or what are you saying about that?
I'm saying it's just not a part of my cognitive thinking every day. So I don't know what you want me to say, but I just don't know what I was thinking during that time. Like with this video, in the making of it.
Okay. What I'm trying to understand is that what you genuinely believed, or is that a character that you're playing?
I don't know. I would have to go back to. I would have to go back to this time when I don't even live in that house anymore.
See, I wouldn't. I'd be like, that's exactly what I was thinking. This is why I was thinking it. This is why I said it. I remember exactly. That's how it'd be. Because I mean, you are entitled to your own opinion. You're entitled to your opinions. You're entitled to your theories, based off of the research you've done, based off of the information you have at the time. You are allowed to have theories and opinions, and you are allowed to share those theories and opinions. That is what freedom of speech is built on. So I guess that's where I'd be at. I'd be like, I sure as shit did say that. I sure did.
Okay.
It was such a long time ago in my world.
So this could be something you didn't really believe when you said there ain't no fucking dead girl. You might not have believed that.
Get to the form.
Oh, it's the same question. It could be that you didn't believe this at all when you said it.
I really don't know how to answer that question.
Well, could it be possible that you didn't believe this at all when you said it?
I mean, I guess it's possible.
Well, again, just remember what we're trying to do here today. I just want to know what you're going to tell the jury. You're going to tell the jury, I genuinely believe that there wasn't a fucking dead girl. Or you're not going to say that.
I've never been from a jury, I don't think. I don't know.
Okay. But back to the question. I mean, do you intend to defend this case on the basis that you actually believe that there wasn't a fucking dead girl?
Offended?
Defend.
I don't know if this character is a real person. I don't know. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So
Okay, see, now when this all first came out and the Rodni family's going after Ryan Upchurch. Okay, good, great. Well, they're claiming defamation. So, he's going to have to prove that what he was saying is true, or he's going to have to provide evidence to, or no, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. That they are saying it's defamation, so they're going to have to prove that everything he said is false. Right? Something like that. Anyways, we were all like, discovery, right? Because this is going to be good. The truth's going to come out. Yep. He's going to be like, okay, yep, this is exactly why I present all this evidence that from all the research he's done, everything he's collected, everything we've found out, blah, blah, blah. And take it to court and say, this is exactly why I said what I said. This is why I thought what I thought. This is blah, blah, blah. And we were all like, great. Maybe some truth will finally come to the case. Maybe some information will finally come out. And so here's where I disagree, because he's the lawyer is sitting there saying, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is what's your angle going to be? Are you going to stand there and defend what you've said? Are you going to stand there and defend why you think what you thought and said what you said? And instead, we're not getting that. We're getting, this behavior from Upchurch. Now, it could just be that he's like, dude, I'm over this. Like, I said what I said. It's a free country. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I just want it to be done and over with. Like, who fucking cares at this point? Like, that's what it could be that. It could be just that. Or it could be, like I said, that he just genuinely did not care, did not have there was no feelings in this. This was just something he did for YouTube. I mean, either way, I'm hoping something comes out. Some kind of truth gets leaked, like something happens here.
It sounds like you're saying that you didn't that she's not, potentially she's not real.
Kiely or not.
In order to know someone, what are you saying? You have to have physically met them in real life?
I mean, I live in a very rural area. If we don't see you and talk to you, we don't know you.
I'm sorry to be literal. I'm just gonna have to ask it again.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you can't say someone is real unless you've personally met them in the flesh?
That's the way I kind of live. Yeah.
Okay. So to use famous people, Jimmy Carter was just held in state. Do you know who he is?
Yeah. He's the president? Probably a real person, yeah. But
Okay.
he's
President, I don't think he had a YouTube account.
what do you mean?
Well, in terms of how do you decide whether she's real?
Do I have to decide she's real?
Well, when you say that she isn't, I'm just wondering,
To me, she's not.
I'm wondering what's behind that statement there.
What do you mean?
You said to me she's not real.
Right.
Why not?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Kiely Rodni is.
No, I've never met him.
Okay. You've never met Kiely Rodni, so she can't be real?
I mean, she could be real, but I've never seen her.
Okay, but to then say on YouTube that she's not real, I'm wondering why do you know that she is real? You're saying that.
I know to me that I've never met this person, so I mean, I can't even say they're real. I don't know. I've never met them.
Okay, well let's get into some more clips here. This is 8:29. The last clip I played was at 8:28. So this is the next day. This is the video that you got.
said, everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is fake? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kiely Rodni. Show me proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Matt. Show me proof of those people. Show me proof of Rodni. Why don't you try chasing down who Zenme is? Or anything? Now, look, I do see that I'm another person. The answer is no. I'm Ryan Upchurch. If you're asking me, is this a war on information? I'm going to say yes, because misleading information is what is letting people get away. But do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it fast as fuck. Look at the Kiely Rodni GoFundMe. It's made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Kiely Rodni. If you have 5 GoFundMes for each individual person that you catfish fake a death with, all you need is 3 people. 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Show me real proof. Kiely Rodni existing. And Sammy Smith existing. And like I said, don't be like, oh, obviously a human. Show me anything that indicates this is real. You can't. That's an ain't. It's a scam.
So that last part, it ain't, it's a scam. You're not saying I don't know. You're saying it isn't real. Is that right?
No, it's a scam.
Okay. So, you can't show me that it is real. It ain't, it's a scam. Are you trying to say that maybe you thought it was real?
I just said that. You can't find anything on it.
Well, you go farther at the end of this video. You don't just say, show me this and I'll change my mind. You say, you can't show me this
Right.
because it's a scam. So you. Put your finger on the scale. That it's not real, that it's a scam.
Okay. First, people that were surrounded and following the case, the stuff that they were saying was, then the GoFundMe page or something I seen probably, I'm pretty sure there was like a GoFundMe page. Obviously, I said it, so it definitely was somewhere. That's probably
The people that were around the case, what did you mean by that?
like the YouTubers, like talking about.
This freaking thing.
The county sheriff has released a statement saying the identity of Kiely Rodni is confirmed.
Objected to form.
I'll continue. And the family has also released a statement that's in the complaint.
Where's that at?
That is, let's actually go to that. So, paragraph 53 of the complaint, Placer County Sheriff's Office releases a statement that says identity of Kiely Rodni confirmed.
Okay, so you see this post. Do you have any reason to believe that it's not real? And he's like, do you have any reason to believe that it is? Like, wow. But again, to be fair, like there was a lot of things that came out with a lot of people that you saw throughout the case. Like there was a lot of stuff in their background. There was a lot of weird connections that were made between people. Including police officers that there's a lot of things, and the more and more research that got done, I mean, you found out that there was quite a bit of corruption that took place within Truckee, within the Placer County Sheriff's Office, within the I'd say that was a lot of stuff came to light during Kiely's case, and a lot of attention was placed on that little town. And I will say that there's a lot of shit that goes on in little towns that nobody sees until attention is brought to it for whatever reason. And I think that's something that happened during the Kiely Rodni case, was that there was a lot of darkness and the light going down in that area that was brought to light, and people started seeing and realizing and paying attention to because of all the publicity that the Kiely Rodni case got. So yeah, there was, yeah, anything is possible.
I'm just asking you if you acknowledge that that's the statement that the sheriff's department released. That image that says identity of Kiely Rodni confirmed.
Personally, that looks like it was made on like Microsoft Word.
Okay. So you don't believe that the Placer County Sheriff's Office publicly stated that the identity of Kiely Rodni was confirmed on August 23rd, 2022. You think this image is doctored somehow?
Well,
Okay, so you don't believe the Placer.
I just now got my Facebook back 9 days ago. I haven't been on Facebook in 5 years.
Okay.
Small business owners across the country. More.
There were other news stories about this. Several of them referenced in that AWP video. Did you look at any news sources when making your videos on this Kiely Rodni case?
Local news?
Did you look at any news sources when making your videos on the Kiely Rodni case?
I mainly just watched the local news.
Which local news?
Nashville.
Okay, so you didn't look at news stories from the Truckee area or the California area relating to the Kiely Rodni case?
I only watch the news on TV.
Okay. You did into the death of Kiely Rodni, and specifically the recovery of her body, would have been what, all on YouTube?
It's the only place I see it.
Okay. Here is that statement that the family released on August 20.
Is that on Facebook too?
The source for this one was actually People Magazine is where I got this, but
Okay, I didn't see that.
it was provided to the news, and it's a press release. It's pretty widely covered. Have you ever seen this statement before? It's at paragraph 56 of the complaint, which we've marked exhibit 1.
I got it.
Okay. All right, so just back to this video then. Do you acknowledge that the family has released
Do you want me to put it back in 5 minutes yet?
Yep.
the statement and that the Placer County Sheriff's Department has also released a statement saying that her identity was confirmed?
I didn't have Facebook.
You didn't have Facebook?
Right.
Okay, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as you sit here today, do you acknowledge that that those two things happened, that the family released a statement and the Placer County Sheriff's Department released that image, identity of Kiely Rodni confirmed? Do you acknowledge those things happened, or you still just?
I don't know. I didn't have Facebook. You said it was on Facebook.
I said that the Placer County's, that's where I pulled that image from Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay. So, but
Oh, sorry. I keep pausing because this internet sucks and I don't want it to shut off again on me. So I apologize, guys.
YouTube.
It's quite annoying. I know.
There was no Kiely Rodni stuff on national news.
Yeah, I'm just talking about in terms of the research that you did.
No, I didn't do research on the local news. There's lots of local news.
Right, I'm talking about informing this opinion, and I guess I need to ask that question. Your statement that it's a scam, was that your opinion?
Yeah.
Is that still your opinion?
There's a possibility.
Well, I mean, do you still hold the view that this Kiely Rodni case was a scam?
I don't know what it was.
Well, in this video, you say it's a scam.
Yeah.
Is this a personality or a character that you're playing, or Mike in this video and other videos?
It could be.
At the time that you made those videos, did you believe that it was a scam to get GoFundMe money?
A possibility.
Okay. Is it possible that you didn't believe that? You were just saying it because you were playing a YouTube personality?
Not that part. I don't remember from so long ago.
But it's possible?
Object to the form.
Anything's possible, I guess, in court.
So it's possible that when you made this video, you didn't actually believe what you were saying?
Object to the form.
How would I know? I do. If I remember that for a fact.
Okay. You talked about how you didn't have Facebook, didn't read the news, or see the local news of California. If you had seen that Facebook post, if you had seen the family statement, would you have still made videos about it's a scam? Would it have changed your mind?
I don't know.
Would the Placer County Sheriff's statement that the identity of Kiely Rodni was confirmed have changed your mind?
Object to the form.
I don't know if it was them. It was Facebook.
Okay, would reading the statement of the Neiman family have changed your mind?
Object to the form.
I have to read it at that time.
That's. I cannot even.
If you had seen these things, would you have taken them into account in forming your opinions?
Object to
I
the
would have to,
form.
the way my brain works, I'd have to recollect everything at that time to make a good.
Back now, does it currently change anything about anything, considering all this stuff today?
I don't remember back then. So
I'm not asking about.
It's getting. Like, it keeps cutting out and it's making me mad. And I have no way of knowing till I'm all done if it's like doing that. I'm going to be so pissed if it is. I apologize, guys.
What?
Just seeing the statement by the police department, sheriff's department, seeing the statement by the family, does that change your opinion about anything?
Well, since I look at stuff literal, that's not what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing someone type something on Facebook.
So no, it wouldn't have changed. You do not have any change in opinion today based on anything you've seen here today.
Well, that's not the cop. It's just like Facebook says.
Well, we can go back to Nevada County Sheriff Coroner has identified the decedent as 16-year-old Kiely Rodni of Truckee. The Placer County Sheriff's Office condolences to them during this extremely difficult time.
Who typed that?
That is the statement of the Placer County, California Sheriff's Office.
To me, I wouldn't think so, because they're talking about them two entities as a separate person. So I wouldn't think that was.
Because they're referring to themselves in the third person, because they say the last. Okay, so you're still.
Guys, please do me a favor. Please hit that like button and please subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. If you want to do more, consider joining and becoming a member of the family. We would love to have you. And if you want to do more, you can donate to us directly. The links are all down in the description below.
Literally, it seems like it's someone talking about them two separately. So it doesn't really look like the cops, even in words, even in literature. Typing about them.
Okay. And then same thing with this statement of the family. Reading this doesn't change your view or impact your current says you sit here today, January 17th, 2025, reading these pieces of information. Does they make any difference to you in terms of what you think of this case?
I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be great. I'm really not. I'm just a really literal person. I don't know what I'm looking at. I know you say it's like a statement or whatever, but anybody could like this. Yeah.
Okay.
But when I think of a statement, I think of somebody speaking to me.
One, I was going to do 2 hours, but I need to make sure that this is all actually working right, because on my end, it's cutting out on me all the time. And I want to make sure that it's not on your guys' side. So I'm going to end this one here. I'll edit it and get it up. And then tomorrow I will upload the rest. Okay. So tomorrow's video will be longer. And I'm going to try to get it out in the morning. So hopefully that'll be all done. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here. Please let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Just tell me your thoughts and opinions. Let me hear your theory. Keep asking those hard questions. Keep spreading that light. And I will see you all next time.